I do have another 50 mana to spend for another emote creation, but before we do that together, this is a previous attempt at making someone mocking someone else. And just saying mocking someone doesn't always work really well. The AI doesn't understand this properly. So sometimes you have to describe the emotions, but not in as much detail that it confuses the model. So there is a middle way that you need to kind of find and experiment with. I must say that a lot of the generations don't work really well. If you go too complex, it's not going to work. But if you keep it simple, it's working remarkably well. And remember, you always have the reroll option in the bottom right, which is free of charge. So you can always try twice. Now, if the foundational prompt is not suitable in the first place, you're likely to fail on the reroll too. But now I'm going to try a different emote. I have copied it into my clipboard. I should be able to simply paste it here. And it is a boxing themed emote. So I've just pasted it and started the process so that I can talk about it while it's generating it. It normally takes 1 to 2 minutes, so it does take some time. And this particular emote is a little bit longer in description. As you can see, I could have simply said something in 3 to 4 words, and it would probably even work better. But I'm going to go with the slightly longer, more detailed description, as you can see in the input box. Now, remember at the bottom right, you also have the GIF export button. This is a really cool feature. It's just going to regenerate your emote from the angle that you're viewing it on a black background, so you can reuse this on your social media to have some fun with, even if you happen not to use the emote for any kind of game or whatever you're working on. So I'm using these for fun to sometimes integrate them into my X posts. And I think this is something that I'm going to build out a little bit further. And also through testing today, we figured out that a lot of these settings for more complex prompt might be improvable. So I will try this over the next couple of days as well, whenever I have time to work a little bit on the tool here. I think it's a really cool feature, and I think it's if the prices to publish emotes really come down hard, I think a lot of people are more likely to be interested in creating their own set of emotes real quick. And in total, this could really come down below $10. Okay, we have a boxing emote coming out live. You've seen it happen right now. And I think it's not bad. It's a bit slow, but generally it's not bad. And it's more like kickboxing than regular boxing because he goes in there with the elbow. But I think let's try to reroll and see if it does a better job again. That's an interesting experiment right now. But I think generally this is not a bad place to start. Let's see. You can clearly see it is different now from before. It's simpler. And he's using the elbow much less there. Let's try to re-roll again. Now the re-rolls usually go much faster because the GPU behind it is warm now, and you can see they come up much faster. And you can also see that each time you create an emote, it's automatically downloaded into your download folder, as we are not storing any of these. Okay, this re-roll isn't really much different now. So you be the judge. You be the judge whether this would be good enough for some of your work or not, or whether you want to use this as a foundation for additional adjustments, or if you just want to, export this as a GIF file or GIF file and just post it on social. That's up to you. All right, I just wanted to briefly show off how the tool is starting to work now. Each generation will cost you 50 mana. You can come in, you can quickly sign with your wallet and charge the account with 100 mana, let's say, and then you can do your generations. That's it. It's as simple as that.